Well, I know I'm enjoying the view here. This is just incredible. Enormous amounts of water just flowing over, carving out the landscape bit by bit as the falls actually recede every year. It's really nice to see the water just cascading over the edge, right, just like this, right there. You just see the edge of the cliff there. And over to the left, actually, just pan over, you can see the American Falls just downstream. And you can see the size of how big the gorge is, actually. It's really intense. Another neat little thing about that little location is that this is where Superman saved the little boy from, well, falling into the falls, or into the gorge. It's pretty cool. A little bit of movie history there, too. But it's always funny how Hollywood butchers physics. How it doesn't take as, well, he'd be dead by now. Let's just say that. So, let's enjoy a little bit of Superman here for a little bit, and I'll get back to the falls in a second. Now from this vantage point, this picture I took, you can see the falls, you just see the mist going all the way up. It's basically, you can't help but get sprayed when you're walking along the side of the river here, or the gorge. Really nice. You can actually go right up to the falls. In the middle of the picture here, I've made of the mist, which is actually a boat that goes all the way up there. You get wet, that's for sure. I'll talk a little bit more about the falls in a second here. Now this picture here is probably one of my favorites. One, you can actually see the tour group that's heading down for the tour behind the falls, which is, you can actually feel the thunder of the falls. It's a lot of water rushing past you, but what I like about mostly is the geology of it. If you look at the back, just behind the falls here, you can actually see an arc coming up, and you just see the mist constantly going back and up, being circled around by the force of the falls and the wind pushing it around. And that actually tears out the rock a little bit. It just helps the erosion a lot more. So this is what actually helped the falls. This is one aspect that helped the falls recede from 11 kilometers downstream where it once was. It actually recedes, 1 meter, or actually 3 feet every year. Nowadays the waters actually flow a lot slower because of the water diversion projects for producing power and whatnot. It actually now takes 30 years for the water for the falls to recede the 3 feet or the 1 meter. It's just really nice. This location is called the Whirlpool, where, as you can see, is a little bit of a pool down there, and it whirls around. So the name's pretty much fitting. And if we look down there, you can actually see people at the beach here. It just shows how big it is because you can't see them. If I had a better camera, you might, but hey, what can you do? So here you can actually see the erosion lines, the strata going through, and I hope you enjoy this little video. It's just a little bit of my trip Niagara Falls. Cheers.